Good day, everyone. This is again Life is a Music, and today we are going to continue our reaction to the Rainbow album. This is the second part of our reaction. Now, welcome to my channel where we not only react but also we discuss. So, to begin, you can see here the artist that is Mariah Carey in her outfit. So this probably would have been after her divorce with Tommy Mottola, for sure, because of the change of the image, starting from Butterfly, that was the previous album, and this is the next album. And it's more on R&B and hip hop, so that's why I am not shocked that this is also one of the favorite albums of so many fans. All right, so to continue, let's have a back in time first on the album. So 1999 album from Columbia Records and with many producers and writers. So notable writers are David Foster, Diane Warren, Jimmy Jam, and Terry Lewis, and also with many collaborations. And oh, there's Jermaine Dupri, who she collaborated even up to now. For the discography, I actually reacted in the previous video, Heartbreaker, featuring Jay-Z. Then I also reacted to Can't Take That Away, Mariah's theme. Please check out also my reaction to the song alone that is on the music video because I wasn't able to really give highlight much on my first part reaction to the album. Then Bliss and How Much with Usher. So I said that Heartbreaker is a bop. Can't Take That Away is the dramatic part, a dramatic ballad. Then Bliss is a love song, heightened sexuality or emotions. How Much is like the love song by two persons or parties. All right. So after that is going to be fifth to eighth song. So from After Tonight and up to Vulnerability Interlude. So you can notice that among the songs here, she's there as a writer, except with the covers. So Against All Odds and Theme from Mahogany. All right, so I'm also excited to react to those songs. For now, let's go into the music, starting with After Tonight. So, for a little while we are diagnosing what happened, okay, so begin. Now, for sure, this is a ballad. And then this is also with David Foster and Diane Warren. So this is said to be a sequel of My All. So My All is from the Butterfly album. Now this is the sequel of that. So like you will be giving my all or your all just to be able to have that person. And now, like what would happen after that night? So very poetic. Looking at me feels like a feeling meant to be. And as your body moving mine, it's like I'm lifted out of time and time again. Patiently I'm waiting for this moment to arrive. After Now you can notice also the structural elements of the song. It's also a Latin pop. I think Latin, meaning the instrumentation is very similar to Mayol, that is inspired by or with the Southern American songs. And you can hear the guitar riffs and like droplets on the background. All right. You can also notice how restrained her voice is from the start up to this point. So no big vocals yet, except for like that part, which is very little. But the rest, it's so subtle, like so dreamy state. With every kiss from your sweet lips, it's like I'm drifting out of time. Alone will tell if you feel the way I feel when I'm in your eyes. Did you hear the runs there? Like the movement. Can we go back to the part? Move a bit. The runs, movement, so subtle and quick by her. Again, the subtle movements of vocals, the riffs and runs. Oh, so this would be the big vocals here, right? The pain, honey, is very evident. The pain on the part here. So the vocals are also fading at this part. I think it's about to end. All right, so that was After Tonight. Very inspired by Latin pop, and it showed her soft vocals, which I really liked, and subtle, and going to the big final chorus, so belted part. So good job, props to the songwriters of the song, her Diane Warren, and David Foster. Now, before we go to the next song, I just remembered like seeing a rainbow for the first time. So it's like very ethereal, like very special when you see one, but I haven't seen recently in the city. So I just wonder why. Anyway, so next up. Okay, I think this is going to be a bop, just like Heartbreaker.
When you had him, your thing didn't work, but he's on my now, so stop pursuing him before.
Now, forgive me if I'm going to hold my cup because we need to drink something hot while listening. So the album would give us some relaxation while we are doing some other things. Okay.
Get your feelings hurt. See, our love is hot, and no, it won't stop, cause I got him on lock. And although he rejects you, it don't tend to affect you, cause I just keep trying to get with him. So don't keep calling, hanging up the phone. Answer, I know it takes you a time. Why I sit in silence until I hang up and take to leave. Can't have him. It's about time that you found you a new man. Smooth on, don't you know? You gotta let him go, let him go, let him go. Let's go. Don't listen. Stop trying, he's not gonna hear it. It's not sure, let him go, don't you know? You gotta let him go, let him go, let him go. Hey, ask a friend, whatever your name is, I'm really.
Now, I like this song because she seemed to be rapping in other parts, like introduction before going to chorus. And she also had like has the staccato, like the words are eaten, the words are not properly pronounced. It's like doing some, as some vocal coaches would say, lazy vocals. So it doesn't mean that we are not doing our thing, we're not doing it dutifully. It only means that we are like losing some accent just to have the type of vocals they would like to put in a song.
That I'm used, cause the things you do are very offensive and sometimes straight up rude. All those late night calls and notes on this car won't get you anywhere.
I really love the bop of the song, like the beat and everything. Anyway.
You can't call his mom as much as you want, and he won't really care. So don't keep calling. Help me find answer. I know it takes you a time. In silence, hang up, and you keep calling again. You can't help it. It's about time that you found you and love it.
The vocals at the part, like very riffy and runny.
You gotta let him go, let him go, let him go, go.
Now, before going to the third part or to the third track for this session, I think that was a song like Ex-Girlfriend is a song dedicated to the previous lover of her probably current boyfriend at that time. So I've read somewhere like Luis Miguel, an Italian musician at that time. So probably she was insinuating that ex-girlfriend, you better step aside or step down, like stay away from my guy or something like that. Anyway, so if you agree, you can put that also in the comment section. And now the third track.
Blazing hip hop and R&B, DJ Clue, Desert Storm, New Mariah, often imitated, never duplicated.
Whatever. But they can't do it like that.
WCLUE.
Oh, this must be the remix of Heartbreaker. So the track one and the lead single of the album that we have reacted on the first part. So this is with the Brat and Missy Elliott. So for Missy Elliott, I've known her. She is really famous, like later on after the album's inception. Well, the Brat, I think she's from Escape, right? So we can check that out in our respective times if who is the Brat, but I think from Escape. Anyway.
Guess
who's back in the house with two big tick old bitties for your mouth? Heartbreakers must partake of this sensation. So death and Clue hits in the make. Oh, guess who's driving the 500 like yippee-yi, yippee-yo, yay. When I talk smack, y'all better skip back like here we go, cause the don't play.
Your love's so good, I don't wanna let go. No, we should. I can't leave you alone, cause it's so easy, something good.
Now, if I compare this with the original or standard version, what I think is that this probably would have added some elements, like more instrumentations, I think, than the previous one. So I wonder also if the sample of Heartbreaker, Attack of the Name Game by Stacey Lattisaw was removed in this one. I don't hear it that much. Can you comment, guys, in the comment section, please?
In the midst of you and I cannot resist. Yes, I do the thing you want me to. The way you still love me, baby. All of my feelings, should you know it? Break my heart.
Okay, so now this one is similar to the standard version, like this chorus. Now, this part here may be an added verse because I did not hear this part on the Heartbreaker standard version or track number one. Now, for the chorus, I read somewhere, I think I've also seen an interview where she said that it's not that her melodies are the same, because some are saying that Heartbreaker is same with Fantasy, but she said that Heartbreaker is more similar or identical in terms of chorus with Dream Lover. Like Dream love, come rescue me. And it's the same as this one, like heartbreaker. You got the best of me. So they are somewhat on the same melodic structure as she explained. Anyway.
I give my love to your honey. Wish I could take it over. See, I'm
Come on. Yeah, yeah.
Now this version is also, sorry, hip hoppy. So it is hip hoppy, I would say, because of the additional rappers aside from Jay-Z. So Jay-Z on the original, but now it's the Brad and Missy Elliott. So it sounded like very hip hop, I would say. And then that's why, or this could be the reason why some fans liked or loved this remix version better than the standard one. Okay, so continue.
Come on. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Well, if the brat never provided my heart to be cold, should've known you were starstruck when I let you stroke. My guard was up in the beginning, but then I gave you my heart and you broke it again. I'm a fool when you smile at me, I'm convinced. I get caught up in you and I just can't resist. I know you lied to me, it just drives me nuts. This one kiss could persuade me to believe your bluff. You set it up, impressed me with gifts and rings. I wish love was dollars, cause money ain't a thing. Illuminati and MC, move the party, I got a ready to play somebody. Is that dummy you is scared for each member of my crew? With that, I'ma heartbreak you, lay you flat on your back. You really don't know, so I'd advise you not to trust me, yo.
baby, I'm the real thing.
I like this part here, an additional part or verse. So this is what I liked about remixes, wherein what is done is that it's like the entire song is resung. If not in its entirety, then at least the major parts are resung. Unlike with some remixes wherein only beats are added, and that's it. That's now a remix. So I liked this one.
1, 2. So why you got me sweating you consistently, baby? Baby, I got that good thing. So why you make love to me, you crazy, baby? I like the way he used to spank me. He used to lie me on my back, take that. He used to have me in the sack, legs back. But now he been bugging lately. Hey boy, why you acting stank at? I keep it stiff like wood, baby. So if you wanna keep a good lady, you need to stop with all the heartbreak.
See, it's really different from the standard version, like this part here, especially in singing and vocally speaking, it's really different. So if you haven't noticed it, guys, you can listen again to the standard version, and especially on the last parts wherein the song structures are now on higher octaves or scales. Okay, the whistles are there. All right, so that was the third part. So I like the song because it's really boppy, it's remade, it's really remixed in majority of the parts, and additional verses coming from her, the Brat, and Missy Elliott. So their verses added more to the whole melodic structure of the song and additional beats and instrumentation. So those were the highlights of the third track for today. That was Heartbreaker Remix. Now this is the fourth and the last track that we are going to listen for part two, and this is Vulnerability Interlude. So if you say interlude, the way I understand it, it's like a certain music normally short, that is in between certain parts of the album. So probably this could be the transition, but so far with the first 7 songs that we have listened, it's really full of transitions, I would say. So let's listen now to this track. Oh, her vocals are overlapping with each other, like low and then breathy, and like on a higher octave, perhaps, overlapping vocals. Now that one could have been head voice. You can correct me if I'm wrong there in the comment section. Now I've noticed also that this is like related to Heartbreaker. Like she's vulnerable, she's fragile, she's weak, emotionally speaking, and the Heartbreaker, like in a way, used her or abused her. I don't know. I could be wrong, guys. You can also comment that down. There's the glittery instrumentation going at the end. All right, so that was it. What do you think, guys, about the songs that we have listened so far? Do you agree with my comments? You can also place them in the comment section, just like for the Rainbow album. You can add more information so that we can discuss. Don't forget to hit the notifications button so that you will be updated for the next videos that I'm going to post. Then hit subscribe, please. You can share this with your friends if you would like to, so that the community would become large. And hopefully you get inspiration from the rainbow theme that we are trying to imply in this month. So you can also check my other videos. Hopefully you'll enjoy them. And have a good day. God bless us, guys, and peace. So see you in the next video. Bye.